Hey everybody, DishNet34 here, welcoming you to this special Mother's Day video. I am here with my mom.
Hi.
And today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to help my mom. She's going to mostly play it, but I'm probably going to help her out in case she gets stuck or something like that. We're going to be playing the first case of Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm going to go ahead and turn that down just a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting situation because my mom watches a lot of detective shows, lawyer shows, crime shows. So I think she'll be all right with that. How do you think you're going to do?
I hope really well.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. As soon as... Press the start button. All right. I'm forgetting the control scheme on this because I'm thinking you can play it with a classic controller, but using the Wii remote with the classic controller. But I think you can use the Wii. I think you can use just the Wii remote. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Dinah, come where? All right. Oh, I guess you can use the Wii remote then. Let's go number 1 there.
A?
Yeah. New game. All right, the first turnabout. Go ahead and on 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Really? Dripping blood?
Yep. Welcome to Ace Attorney.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
Seriously?
Like I said before the recording, Mom, the case is a little handled. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boom, boom. Boy, am I nervous. Yeah, you just press A to... Right!
Oh, I'm Mia?
No, you're not.
Oh.
Hiya, Chief.
Be nice with the voice.
I am. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Yes, this is kind of backstory here of what's going on. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. That is your client, Mom.
Okay. Nick, huh?
Nope. That's... yeah. Nick!
Oh, Butts?
Yep, that's your client. Hey there, Larry.
Larry Butts?
Yep.
Well, that's not Harry Butts.
Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty!
But he's not. We already saw who the killer... Oh, good lord. Here we go.
Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die!
No, but you're stupid.
What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away! The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Yeah, the person who died, that's his girlfriend.
That's his girlfriend, okay.
Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school.
Okay.
Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, it does this a lot.
Oh, okay.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true.
A little kitschy.
He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yep, so that's pretty much the backstory. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Alright, here we go. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hand shaking, eyesight fading, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions, so this is pretty much like basic lawyer stuff. Go ahead. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Good job. Defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oof, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't know right now. Yeah, you forgot. Conveniently forgot, Mom. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record, so this'll get you familiarized with the court record of the game. Press the plus button. So go ahead and give it a try.
Plus here?
Yep. Yep, and you can scroll left and right, then press A to open it up.
Cindy. Okay, Cindy.
Yep,
Should
and you
I go
can.
there?
Yeah, go ahead and press A and take a quick look. Alright, cause of death.
I'm reading. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. Okay.
Yep, and you can use B to go back and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so there you go. That's pretty much how you access the court record in this game.
Press 1 to hide.
You press B to get out of the menu. Press 1 if you want to see like the dialogue if you want to look at the court record and do that at the same time.
Okay.
Alright, so that's pretty much how you check the court record. Check it often. Do it for her.
Is she my boss?
Yes, she is your boss.
Alright. Okay.
Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case?
Cindy Stone, I'm hoping.
Yep.
Since it says Cindy.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. It's not Cinder Block.
I hope not. Well, you've got Larry Butts, for goodness sake. Come on.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? Alright, so we know this, don't we? Alright.
I got it.
There you go, you're getting the hang of this.
So far.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. I'm gonna go ahead and move that up a little bit just so we can get clear audio here. First, the question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Yep, that's the prosecutor in this game. His name is Winston Payne.
Alright.
Do you get the play on words here? Winston Payne.
Yes. Got it. Alright. Well, like I said, a little kitschy.
Yeah, that's
the thinker statue, huh?
Yep.
Alright.
Statue of the Thinker. As we saw in the opening cutscene. Was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts into evidence. Yep, so statue got added to the court record. You can check it again by pressing plus whenever you need to. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and press A. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Press the plus button to check the court record and do it frequently.
I don't need to now.
Well, yeah, you don't need to now.
Okay.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Yep, that's when you get to cross-examination and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Well, you should have prepared him.
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Uh-huh. So why is he letting me put on the stand?
This is the prosecution we're talking about. Prosecution does this a lot. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
Oh, he's twitching.
What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Poor guy, right, Ma?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men!
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, poor Larry.
Well, if he was like that all the time with her, I would have too.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Overseas?
Yeah. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Oh.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Passport added to the court record.
Okay.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Oh.
Yeah, sugar daddies. I love that little twist, eh?
So much older than her.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
Oh, that's not nice. She's not even there to defend herself.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Oh no, that's a loaded question. This kid's gonna go off.
Right.
Objection.
I don't think you want him to answer that question. Of course not. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Alright, what do you want to do? You want to wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof! Boy, that shut him up, didn't it?
Yeah, well, him, yeah.
Dude! Yeah. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog!
Ugh.
Yeah, you can tell the localization team kind of... Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Sure.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
He didn't know.
Yes, quite.
Where's the jury?
There is no jury.
There's no jury, it's just the judge?
Yes.
I gotta convince the judge.
Yep.
That he's not guilty.
Correct.
And he's being framed.
Yep.
Holy crap.
And the judge is more or less usually on the prosecution side.
So he's biased already? It falls on me to be the burden of proof, I know.
Pretty much.
Oh boy.
Like 100% the burden of proof.
Okay.
Is all on you.
Alright.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Yeah, it's like that. My mom just kind of face-palmed there.
Oh. There's no way to answer a question. Yes or no is best.
Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Alright, do you want to have him answer honestly or stop him from answering? What do you want him to do?
Answer honestly.
Alright, good idea.
Okay, this time, yeah.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Can you believe that worked?
No, I'm surprised.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. Excuse me. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
What was that?
That was an objection, Mom.
Okay.
You're gonna see
Sure.
you're gonna see a lot of
It looks
those.
like Batman. Like whip, wham, boom.
Yep.
Pow.
Pretty much.
Kablam.
That's one of the most enduring things from this entire series.
Okay.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
I'm glad I don't see those in real courtrooms.
Honestly, that'd make courtrooms more interesting.
Oh, you've never sat in one.
Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. So, guess who the witness is?
The killer.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body.
Oh, for God's sake, seriously?
Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Really?
Yep.
They couldn't be a little more original with the names.
Oh, trust me, this is as original as it gets.
Okay.
Look at that Mook.
Mook is right.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Well, then he's a loser.
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
He's a loser.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Alright, we're getting to the first testimony, Mom. You excited?
Sure. You mean that he's gonna lie?
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Hold on. I need a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, this game causes a lot of people to drink sometimes. Just not necessarily in the first case of the game.
Oh boy.
You're good. Alright, so witness testimony. Here we go. Now pay attention.
I plan on it.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Yeah, we might be able to. Hold on.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Right.
The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record.
Is it just time?
You'd have to check.
How do I check it again?
Press the plus button. Actually, press A first. Get out of there, and then you can press plus to take a look at it. Yep, the electricity.
Noon to 6.
Yep, and you can go ahead and scroll through the other evidence you have as well. Yet the victim apparently arrived from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Time of death, 7:31, 4 to 5 p.m.
4 to 5. From noon to 6, the power was out. All right. A or B?
B. And then B again. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. Alright, now this is going to get into the bulk of the gameplay here in the trial section.
Okay.
What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
No, he's not guilty. We already know that.
How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Found to be a contradiction. That's basically what you're going to be doing with these cross-examinations. You're basically going to try to find some contradictions between what's...
Right.
Then once you found the contradicting evidence, you present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
So remember, press the witness with the minus button or by waving the Wii remote.
Oh.
Yep, that pretty much, the pressing thing kind of gives you like more...
Ask him?
Yeah. Then check your facts again with the plus button and point out the contradiction. That's basically the present function. That's how you present the contradicting facts to the witness.
Okay.
Alright, so here we go. Yep, and you can scroll through the testimony with the D-pad or...
Going door to door. So I want minus because I want to talk to him, right?
Yeah, you don't have to do it on everyone, but... Okay. Hold it. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? And that brings you to the next part. Now, you don't have to press every statement, but if you want to, you certainly can.
Oh, I can learn.
Okay.
The door half open.
Alright.
I might need more of your help than I thought on this, because I really wasn't hearing anything bad. Just the time about the blackout and the...
Okay.
But this is the day before she died that she came home.
Correct. Yeah. Just keep going through the testimony here. And you don't have to press every statement, but... Thinking it's strange, looked inside the apartment. Okay. And I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Okay.
But there was a blackout.
Right.
So could he see her very well?
Maybe. Quailed and fright, found myself unable to go inside.
She was far enough in, he wouldn't have seen her unless he'd gone all the way in a blackout, would he?
Well, it's during the day, so there's a lot of natural light coming in, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park, found the public phone. Okay.
Leaving the door wide open?
Yep. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
So an hour after the blackout started.
Okay, but think about it. What was the time of death?
Between 4 and 5. So what do I do now? Present?
Well, does that contradict the facts
Yes.
of the case? All right, then go ahead and press the plus button. Oh, you can also do that. Press A. Get out of there. Yeah, we're playing this on the Wii version, by the way. Yep, so...
A?
Yep. Yep, because look, time of death,
Yep.
4 to 5 p.m., and he
Yep.
says it happened at 1. That's not right, right?
Nope, it's not right.
All right.
So...
Minus. You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m., for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Right.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap? There you go, you're doing alright. Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sarwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright, so we're getting a new testimony.
Oh, goody.
Time of discovery. Yep, just remember what you have in the court record. And what he says. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
There was a blackout.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
How do I get plus?
Not yet. This is still just the testimony. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. See, I think you've already found the contradiction in this testimony, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
When do I do anything?
Press A. Then you can go to the statement that you thought was contradictory with the D-pad.
Which where?
So you're only on one part of the testimony.
Yes.
Use the directional pad to go through the testimony to get to the statement you want. There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Is that the one?
Is it?
Well, that's one of them, yeah.
Then if that's the one you want, press the plus button. Then go to
the timeout. Hold on. I know where it's at.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hold your hand hold you too much here.
But I gotta ask again, because I'm not good at this.
Press A. Alright, and then press the minus button. Objection! Hold it right there! I've practiced these voices through all 6 games of the series.
I can tell.
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. There you go.
Yay.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
That's right.
Gah! Irk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? Excuse me.
Well, that's the voices.
Yeah, I know. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember now.
Oh, Lord, more lies.
Yep. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Well, duh, but they never get it.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught.
You think? He's a murderer.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Yeah, sure.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Good Lord, here we go again, huh?
Yep, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Roll credits. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly.
But he didn't see a clock because that wasn't the... Alright, hold on. I arrow through?
Nope, A button first. Now, if you want to press some of the statements, I might recommend... I don't know.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean press?
The minus button. Actually,
No?
I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Hold it! That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
No.
I mean, if you want to press or go through the testimony and look around a bit. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
No. So here?
If you want to present stuff, yeah. Yeah, because that's a statue, right?
Yeah. Okay, now what do I do? B?
Minus.
Minus.
Objection! Wait just a moment. So you're getting the hang of this a little bit,
I'm
aren't you?
trying to figure out, yeah.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue!
I just don't know how to tell when to do stuff.
Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
Yeah, there's no clock on it.
Well, you with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock.
Where?
The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
Well, we wouldn't have known it.
As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see.
Yeah, but you have to open the switch. You have to touch the switch to get it to say something. So that means he had his hand on it, didn't he?
So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Because he
Your
never
Honor.
went inside.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand.
Yep.
Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
Yep.
Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... What did he do? Did he go into the apartment or did he know the victim?
Well, both. Went into the apartment.
You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder! Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
Take the prints off of this thing.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with a clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
And said 1 o'clock.
That was the sound you heard! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Stowett, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture! Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Shut up, I hate you! Yeah, that was a complete 180 there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. Oof. It was him, I tell you. I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Good lord. Get a grip.
Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Stowett heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
Try sounding the clock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Well, how about that?
There you go.
Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Stowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Stowett, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! He's right! How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close!
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens! They treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit!
So the boss steps in.
Yep. A little bit. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow in the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Yeah, gotta use the old brain, Ma. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Batteries?
I can tell you it's not batteries.
Can't be the power others because it wasn't that kind of a clock.
Right.
Is it because she brought it back with her from overseas and that's why? Because she was overseas in Paris and that's the time difference?
I think you're on the right track. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
I need her passport.
Yep.
Because that should have a claim on it.
Yep. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove your claim. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off!
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Yep, so press A.
What?
Press
there,
A.
yeah. I just got there, honey.
The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder.
Yeah. That's all I gotta do?
Yep.
And then now what?
Minus.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're supposedly in Los Angeles.
Oh, they're in LA. Okay, that's why then.
Yep, so minus the 3 hour time difference from here to the East Coast, and then the 6 hours from there to Paris.
Yep.
When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast!
There you go.
There we go. See, you got it.
It took me a little bit, but I had to think it through.
Yep. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home.
Right.
That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Did it. Oh, that's good. Gotcha.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Down he goes.
Okay.
Order! Order, I say!
That's a way to knock him off his feet.
There you go. Hey, you did good. Good job.
Well, This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
Okay, Judge.
Mr. Payne, your client.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Good.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Well, then again, that's mostly the prosecution's fault.
Well, yeah, apparently. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, why bring up the freaking murderer as the...
Apparently he was the only witness.
Exactly. Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty! Woohoo! We won!
Good job.
Yeah, we won!
Good job, Ma.
Woohoo! Larry, you can go home now.
and with that, the court is adjourned.
Well, you made it through your first Phoenix Wright case, Ma. Turns out that Frank Sowit was a common burglar.
Huh.
He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house.
Oh, good Lord.
That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And we all know the rest.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
What's this?
Oof, still can't believe we
Oh,
won.
okay. Whew. There's more.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Well, yeah, he's not going to prison.
My life is over!
Wait. Still? Why is he still crying? Dude!
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed.
Yeah. Dude, get a grip.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Aw, he did love her. Maybe.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
That's right, don't do it.
Congratulations, Harry.
Oh, no.
Harry?
There we go. There's your Harry.
There's the hairy butts, yep.
Yes,
Oh my
you.
God.
I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts.
Oh, no.
Innocent.
No. She should have not. No.
Thanks. Really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Oh my, now she's leading them on.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry?
Larry. Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? Alright, think about it. What did she take with her to Paris?
Well, she took the clock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So go ahead and present it.
Minus?
Yep. Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Yeah. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled.
Yep.
She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Excuse me. Ooh. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Well, yeah.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Really? Oh, my.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry.
Not Harry. She can't even say Larry. Really? She keeps this Harry thing up. Dude. Dudette.
You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave me.
Oh, he wanted to get paid?
I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end!
For now, huh? But wait, there's going to be more.
Congratulations, you made it through case 1.
Okay.
Brand new episode has been added.
Have you done that one?
Oh, I've played all the games,
Oh,
Mom.
okay.
I know what happens.
Okay.
So congratulations. So,
Thank you.
so we get the Turnabout Sisters.
No.
But we're not going to do that today.
No.
Maybe another time.
Probably another time.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe
So-
we'll get Dad to help.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll tag team it.
Yeah, maybe Father's Day or something like that.
We might still play this weekend. There's time.
Okay.
There's time. Remember, I can't go far.
Right. Yeah, my mom just had some foot surgery and she's been laid up for about a month or so.
Almost a month.
Yep. So what are your thoughts?
It was fun. It was interesting.
What did you like about it?
I like going back and looking at the evidence and finding who did what and the contradictory statements. You're right, you have to pay attention and think it through. But once I was doing that, I felt better about it. So it was fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Did it remind you of some of the shows you watched, or?
With more investigating to it, yeah. But they gave you everything right in front of you, so that was all right.
Yeah. Yeah, usually the cases are not that hand-holdy. It's usually the first couple of cases, but that's about it.
I need hand-holdy right now. I'm a novice at this.
All right. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mom.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yep, and have a happy Mother's Day, you know?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I thank you for watching this special Mother's Day video that I'm putting out for y'all. Have a happy Mother's Day, everybody. Tell your moms you love them. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. DishNet34, signing out.